Good afternoon and happy Friday to everyone. It's 4 p.m. and we're joined as ever by the UK's #1 conscious success coach, Jana Green. Good afternoon, Jana.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone.
Awesome.
Lovely afternoon.
What have you been up to? You look very sporty this afternoon. I've not seen
I
you
know
dress
this is
like
the
that
first and
ever.
last time, guys. Cherish this video because this is first and last time you're gonna see me look sporty. So cherish it because that never happens. Clearly,
you can't have been to a gym because I know they're all shut. So are you doing some crazy exercising at home or?
no. Well. Hi, Cindy. I have, and I'll talk about it later because I need to talk to her. I have a possibility of training and having a personal trainer who actually is part of this group. And she's wonderful, Michelle, and she actually is a European champion, a former European champion at aerobics, and she's a fantastic dancer, and she's making me do. See, she's making me do stuff, but mainly, yeah, I had a wonderful walk with Ginny Marsh today, so that was awesome.
We'll let you
Yeah,
off.
that was awesome.
Okay.
Sorry.
We'll let her off. Good afternoon rather than good morning.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, true. Yeah, morning for them probably and afternoon for us. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, time zones, don't get me involved. I still don't know what time it is in Australia. That's how hilarious is that. But yeah, everything's cool. I had a very nice walk with Ginny today. Ginny Marsh, who's my personal photographer, and she also does body confidence coaching, and we're working very extensively on the upcoming course. So, guys, whomever wants to start loving their bodies, manifest ideal body, manifest ideal shape, um, manifest ideal weight, you're very welcome to our new course, which is starting on the 1st of February, and we'll teach you things you never heard of. I really think it's going to be groundbreaking in the world. So
I'm
yeah,
excited. It's more about being confident about yourself then, rather than diet plans and things like that. You're not going to like have us doing some crazy exercise routine, are you?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh God, I'm not Nick.
God, no.
I'm not Nick. Nick, what do you do? What do you do when you want to lose weight? Exercise. No, Nick. Do you remember? That was hilarious. I still remember it. It was awesome.
And so this course was born.
And yes, thank you, Nick, for inspiring me to teach people how not to exercise. It's so brilliant. Love it. Yeah, can you pull us up, please?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
And we have had before we go into what, I'm going to take our names off though, because we don't want to keep eating those, do we?
Yeah, you don't know who we are now. Awesome. Hopefully.
Yes. So Rosanna. I slipped yesterday from 3D circumstance, which is my responsibility. Of course, I created it. I'm wondering if I should revise both my reaction and the situation, or just the situation.
Reaction and a situation. Because if the situation wasn't what you wanted, clearly because you reacted to it, revise both. Of course. Yeah? Awesome. So, do you have questions for me? Do you have questions for me today?
I think, confidence. It's something that crops up a lot with this course. You're going to be teaching self-confidence, body confidence, but often you hear as coaches, don't you, that somebody wants to do something, they want to, learn something new, go back to school, reach out to someone, wherever it is, but they're just not confident. That's the first thing they'll say to you. I'm not confident. So how can we work on getting people into these states of confidence, but if they don't know what it feels like, how can you be more confident?
Okay, so there's first of all, most people, some people will say they're not confident, but most people think that they're okay, but they're not. And they say, oh, okay, oh yeah. So it's a mixed group. Some people are aware of it and will admit it, and we'll say, how do I change that? And some people don't think that they think they're okay, but they're not. So that's very interesting always. Self-confidence. There's two schools. There's a school which says you get self-confident by taking action. And there's a school which says get confident first and then start taking actions.
Yeah.
And I have to agree that both are possible, but they're very individual. I think that the better way to do things is to get confident first and then start doing things. Why am I saying that? Because if you are in a position that you need to get confident to finish your degree or get husband or buy car or go skiing or learn a new skill, get a new job, start a new company, if you're pushed into it, if you say I have to, and you go and you resolve the thing which is bothering you, you will feel instant charge of I really am self-confident. I did it. That's awesome. Yay. But you will very easily and very often slip back to not being confident and being scared. So getting self-confidence by doing will work with extremely strong personalities who are capable of quantum leap, but they will not work with people who will instantly reverse back. I mean, have you ever, you had, have you ever started exercising because you thought you should, and you went and it was like, actually, this feels great. I really like it. Why do I do not more of it? And then you go, and that was the last exercise you had that year. Because it didn't matter that it didn't matter that you enjoyed it and that you liked it, but you didn't create a habit. And you couldn't create a habit because habit means repetition, 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 repetition. So it makes far more sense to say, I'm self-confident, I'm self-confident, I'm self-confident, I'm self-confident, I'm self-confident, build yourself up by repetition, and of course many other things, and then take action. Yeah. So I think that, I think that that's the way to go. I think that we work ourselves up, start being self-confident, which doesn't only mean I'm going to read affirmations. It means, how about I start wearing all the lovely things in my wardrobe and I start looking wonderful even when I'm at home? How about I stop doing that thing that I don't wear my best things? Well, start wearing them. That's what you bought them for, to look nice. Well, you want to look nice? Well, start working on it. Although I'm at home, I will put a perfume on because it makes me feel better. And although I'm at home, I will walk high. I don't know. I will walk in. I'm making stuff up. Walk in high heels. Because when I have that phone call to my boss or to my client, I will feel, and that's, studies prove that, I will feel more self-confident. You can hear it in my voice. My posture is better. And of course, hence my results will be better. That's, what, there's lots of things. Oh, maybe I'll start wearing makeup, or maybe I'll have my eyelashes done, or maybe I have permanent lipstick, or, the lips done, or maybe I'll change my hair color, or maybe I will stop wearing glasses and start wearing lenses, or the other way around. That those things can give you they all mount up into confidence. Little and by little, step by step, they all mount up, law of accumulation, and you'll start being more self-confident, of course. Yeah, but I think you need to be self-confident first, get into that habit, and then, and only then, when you feel like, yes, I can do this is not a problem, then you can succeed. But I'm afraid that if you do it the other way around, that you'll work yourself up to do one thing, that you may not be strong enough to create a habit out of that. It is possible, but not extremely, what is the word? It is possible, but not extremely probable.
Yeah, and sustainable.
Sustainable. It's all about, and sustainable means permanent habit, permanent habit, permanent habit, permanent habit by repetition and repetition and repetition. That's all.
Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. So what you're saying is then to do the small little things that make you feel confident that you might not expect, like the makeup, the perfume.
Yeah.
Do you have any, because I've heard this as a scientific thing as well, like there's been research done. I think it
May I interrupt you? Remember what you want to say. Remember what you want to say, and I'll tell you one thing. This is very interesting. Since childhood, every time I bought something expensive or every time I had something lovely to eat and, and I wanted to save, I always wanted to save things. I don't know what for, but I always wanted to save things. And I've noticed last year how actually I stopped doing that. And it would go as far as cutting Sharon fruit into pieces and always eating the worst ones first to have the best ones left. And sometimes you're full and you don't get to eat the best ones. But I realized it all had to do with my thinking, with my self-confidence, and with me saying I deserve it. And I want to do things best now. I don't want to hang around. I don't want to wait to get the best piece at last. I want the best now. And that's a part of the mindset change, really. Yeah. So yeah. And you were saying?
Yeah. Do you give any sort of credence to the scientific advice? Like you can do it, something called a power pose, because biologically, when you stand a certain way, like in the front of the mirror, head up, hands on hips, in a power pose, like Superman, and do it for long enough every day. So even if you don't feel like it at first, if you stick it out, you will, because there's a biological, physiological response.
There's a response, yeah.
To that, yeah. So that's something else we could do. Like if we really don't know where to start, just start in the mirror. Like,
so I was coaching a big team of board members and management team members 2 days this week. It was great work. It was so nice to do. Created several quantum leaps. It was really awesome to do. One of them, girl, everyone knows she's absolutely brilliant at accounting and is potential financial director, but she behaves like a 5-year-old. And I said, I'm not going to recommend you for managerial, or directorship role because, you do not give the vibe of I can do this. So it all starts with straighten up now. Stop using the child voice. The child, no. Stop that. Straighten up and have confidence and talk to me. And agree and disagree and have the confidence to talk to me. But when you behave like a child, you're not going to get anyone's respect. So you need to start with a posture and now get the attitude of I'm confident, I'm a manager. It's my job to manage. I have to get stuff done. How do I get stuff done? Well, not by behaving like a child. Most likely would be my guess. So I taught her how to sit, how to speak, how to use her voice, and how to come across as someone I can respect. And again, repeat it. She will become that person. Yeah. Of course she will. It just, goes without saying. Yeah. Repetition is the mother of all success, really.
Yeah, repetition.
And all failure. If you repeat your mistakes, if you repeat your bad thinking, if you're not getting the results you want, if you're not getting what you want, and that means basically you're failing at something, it's only because you've repeated thinking, emotions, and response to emotions too many times in the wrong way. And you need to stop that. And we need to repeat the things which do get you what you want. That's all. It's always in repetition. Yeah, if someone thinks that they're gonna say, I'm losing weight now, that they say it once and something's gonna happen? No, absolutely not, because you have a lifetime of I need to be thin and I'm not thin and why am I so fat and when am I gonna lose weight and why am I not losing weight? It's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's an art of repetition. God, I need to write that down. That would be a great book.
Quick. So we do have, so thank you for that. I think a lot of people will benefit from that, because I think it's common for people not to think they're confident when actually we probably are. We just think it's more difficult than it actually is. So we have a question from Jodie Lee. How can I become more positive? I affirm positively, but only the negative is manifesting. For example, my SP got still my SP got engaged.
Okay. Can you bring me yourself up?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, guys, please, this is major thing, and you might not have heard it. I don't think you would. I do not like positivity. I will repeat, especially this week. Thank you for asking, because it's my pet peeve this week. I do not like positivity. And I will explain, and you will understand. Because there's something called what I call fake positivity, and there's a real positivity. And lots of people think that if they're going to fake positivity, I feel shit, but it doesn't matter because I feel great. I don't feel shit. No, I feel great. I feel shit. No, I feel great. Yeah. Do you see how tense I am? Yeah. What do you think is going to happen?
Your body knows you're lying, doesn't it? It knows you're lying to
and
yourself.
I used this in the corporate training several times yesterday. I will repeat because this is hysterical. This is amazing how you manifest things. So guys, listen, unexpressed, I thought that I invented this and then I read Freud. Duh. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways.
Yes.
What does that mean? That you can do that positive blah blah bullshit for as long as you want, you're still going to get nothing. You're not going to get anything back because it's not real, it's not genuine, it's not honest. You're overcoming things you haven't dealt with. Positivity will never work. What you have to do is go back, find the blocks, find the negative emotions, deal with them, and then when you're positive, it will make sense and it will not be fake. But if you think that you can put, when you're born, let's say you're a diamond, you're clean, wonderful, happy, self-confident, yay. And then stuff keeps happening. And stuff keeps happening, and it's mud. I wouldn't say shit, but I will say mud, yeah? So mud, more mud on a diamond, more mud on a diamond, more mud on a diamond, more mud on a diamond. So it's this big, there's lots of mud, it's yucky. And on top of that, someone tells you you have to be positive. So all of a sudden, I'm very positive, I'm positive, I'm positive, I'm positive, I'm positive. So you're putting lots of chocolate on the mud, yeah? And I'm positive, lots of chocolate, lots of chocolate. Well, do you think that you've changed anything? You're still mud covered by chocolate. If you cut into it, mud's going to come out. What do you think is going to happen? You don't have a base. You don't have a decent base. When you build houses, you need to have a decent basement. And only then the house will thrive and won't go down. Only then. But if you have a shed base, you can build you can build 10 shards. That's a funny building in London. You can build 10 shards.
I did wonder. There's something else called it. I won't go into it. Carry on.
You can build 10 shards, and get 10 international awards. It's still going to go down because you don't have a decent base. So you cannot put shit on a diamond and think you're a diamond. No, you need to get rid of the shit and then you get the real you. So saying, I'm positive, I'm positive, I'm positive, how long do you think it's going to take me before I snap?
It's quite a toxic.
It's horrible. It's horrible. And then you're getting wind up. Yeah. And on top of that, I'm being positive. Why does nothing work? This is not fair. It's a bullshit. They talk shit. It's positive doesn't work. Now it does work, but only when you get rid of negative beliefs, negative blocks, traumas, fear, doubts. When you do that, then positivity works. But until then, that's a delusion. That's a myth. It cannot work. It will not work. That's it. And that's why you can be as positive as you want. But if you didn't have a session with me and we didn't dig out what is the real cause of you not getting what you want, you stand no chance. And this is I just hope people learn from this, because I see it all the time. And I see so many clients saying, but I'm positive. I was like, well, I don't care. If you were truly, honestly positive, you'd have results. You don't have results. So there's lots of things you're hiding under your positivity. That's it.
Yep, absolutely. I can
That's
I
it.
really relate to that, because I people think I'm and I am a really positive person, but I'm also realistic, and I'm not now scared of any negative emotion, because they're you know, they're all this, you know, it's all
Do
good.
you know how many positive people commit suicides?
Plenty, I'm sure. And
I've
they
seen
just
it in my with my own
yeah,
eyes. I've seen
yeah,
someone super happy,
yeah.
super smiling, and being fun for everyone else. And then I woke up next day, and someone walked by and said, "Do you know that guy you all loved last night hang himself?"
Mm,
Smile and positivity means nothing, absolutely
no,
nothing,
really. It's
if
got to
you
be
do not get rid of all the negative stuff. End of.
I
I just
do
really want you to know this.
I do think, Jodie, something resonated clearly. Thank you, Jodie, for that. Sandra
That's
Marie,
great. That's great.
yeah,
Thank
that
you.
is.
Thank you, Jodie.
That's why we do them. So please, don't be worried about asking anything. And if you don't want to ask it out on the page or out in public in the group or anything like that, then please message them to us, and we can keep them anonymous. Nobody needs to know where these questions have come from. So by all means, message us with them too. If you don't want to put them out there, we really understand that too. So Sandra Marie, yeah, we've got time. So she started doing a daily gratitude practice using a book called The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. It seems to be helping me be more positive and manifest good outcomes. Great news. But what is your take, Jana, on gratitude journaling?
I'm against everything what is a must. I believe in gratitude. I know it makes changes in your brain, and it does help. And every time I start being extremely grateful, a miracle happens that day. Which is only logical with physics and quantum physics. That makes sense. I'm all for it. But again, you can write as many gratitudes, you can be as positive as you like, but if you do not deal with your past and your traumas and fears and doubts, this is not going to overcome them. This is not going to overcome them. Yeah. Then then we have a breakdown, or then we have a scream at someone, and then we get really angry or drunk at a wedding and we tell everyone what we think about him. All those things are the things we never dealt with. And they're coming. They're coming. Unless you deal
Oh,
with them, they're coming. And you can do as much gratitude as you want, but it's not going to help. But gratitude is absolutely necessary in order to manifest. So well done for that. I just don't want anyone to think that it's just the only solution. It isn't. It's a nice technique, but deal with your stuff and your past first. But of course, it helps and it's brilliant. Gratitude gets you
yeah.
results, but not if it's not built on the right, proper, steady, sturdy base. Yeah?
If that gratitude is making you feel like the thing about gratitude is you don't feel lack when you're grateful, do you? And because the brain isn't distinguishing, it just knows you don't feel lack. So everything you want then will get sucked into you, and
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
meet it instantly, because you're not coming from a place of lack when you're grateful. You can't
And
do the two at
also,
the same time.
yeah, and also, great, you will be manifesting some things, but you will never manifest other things because you did not necessarily dealt with your past. And the
Yeah,
gratitude doesn't have that much power to get you what you want over your negative beliefs and traumas. It just doesn't.
yeah,
Yeah. So please use whatever techniques which give you results and make you feel great. But I absolutely insist and I urge everyone to find out what is really wrong. Because unless you do that, not much is going to change. You may improve by 5, 10, 20%, but you're not going to reach 100% potential, which is a shame. That's a real shame. Yeah, I see it every day. So, absolutely, gratitude's great. Keep going for
yeah,
it.
absolutely. I think it's really powerful state to be in, gratitude.
And it's
Because you're
fun,
really
and it's
grateful
fun.
for the tiny things, and this is the point. You write down from the first breath you take, be grateful and keep going. And you do get more. It's weird, but it works.
Last time I did my gratitude, I don't do it daily. I do it once several years, because I know it works, so I don't need to convince myself. Last time I did it, it took me half an hour, and I came up with 648 things. So that was awesome.
Yeah, it might take a while to just make a start on it and keep adding to it then.
Yeah, absolutely. And read it, you know, and guys, please use the time in your car. Use the time in your car, especially if you're alone. You know, there's nothing stopping you from driving and repeating, I'm the best, I'm the first best, everything's working out for me, I have perfect life, and I'm grateful for this and that and that and that and that. Nothing stopping you. And that's, you know, for someone half an hour, for someone 1/2 hour, one way. You're going to be superstars by the end of the month, you know, if you do this every time you drive. So use your time wisely. Yeah.
This is why a lot of you here will watch a lot, but this is why we say becomes a way of life, because once you've got to continue, you've got to carry on. Like there's some things that do become more natural. They're just new patterns, but you can't sort of rest on your laurels, can you? You have to keep going with the gratitude and going with what you want and all them things. So yeah, it's brilliant. Very useful today, Jana. Thank you very much for your insight.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So that's good. I hope you learned something new and important.
I am going to show this because I find it, you know, we like to end on a high positive note, funny note. Yes, Smokey Robinson did a song called Teats of a Clown.
Okay.
No, I think she means tears. I just did have a little smile there.
I wondered about that. I didn't know what it meant, so I'm glad it just means that it's a typo, because I literally didn't know what that word meant, and I was like, I hope it's not something rude. I don't know, but I hope it's not.
No, check the song out. It's a lovely song, actually. I know why it's there.
Oh, brilliant. Maybe we should play that sometimes. Cindy, thank you. You ladies are incredible. My fix for today. Have a great evening. Thank you very much. That's awesome, Cindy. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, because you can watch all these videos. You know, you can create playlists and all sorts of stuff. Tell other people about us. Please tell other people about us. We need to reach the 2,000. I mean, like, you know, in next couple of weeks. So tell people about us. Invite people in. Cindy, I'm going into my car now. Yes, you know what to do, girl. You know what to do. And Angela, oops, sorry, bad spelling. You can see where my head is at.
We need to hear all about that, Angela, next time.
Please let us know.
Yes, I'm interested now. Why teats are on your mind?
Yeah, I know. Hilarious. Guys, enjoy yourselves. Please talk to me about the Think Yourself Thin and Love Your Body course, which is starting on the 1st of February. Please talk to me about it. This will be totally groundbreaking. You never heard anything like that course. We are really excited about it, and we want to make it very popular, and we want to manifest it to be a world hit, because it has that potential. So we're gonna talk to you soon. We'll see you back on Tuesday. Have fun and enjoy your weekend. Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.